It's been a great life. I mean, to the extent that I've been connected directly as president or CEO of the companies that have invented things like instant messaging, cable modem, and so forth, and been integrally involved in the invention and taking it to market. And so, you know, it's again, what every time you face this, where, you know, like in instant messaging, when I'm taking that into the market, and whether it's Wall Street or whether it's just individuals, and I say, look, you can just, you know, type here, and instantly, anywhere, anytime, this message is going to reach you, or reach whoever you're trying to reach out to. And they would say again to me, well, gee, I just don't need it. You know, I mean, it's kind of cool, but, you know, what I've got's good enough. And I'd say, well, what do you have that's good enough? And they'd respond, well, I've got the fax machine. I mean, it beats mail by 3 days. And if it's important, I'll get it in the morning when I show up at the office. And, you know, most people would just stop right there. The cable modem, when we came out with the cable modem, you know, the average speed was down at about, you know, ISDN speed. Okay, so at that speed, you know, ISDN began to be known as, I still don't need it, because it really just gave you faster text, 264 kilobits, 256 kilobits, wherever. And, you know, all of a sudden you're at 10 megabits synchronous, and you got multimedia. So you got actual, you know, all the video and the audio and everything that you'd missed over the net. And yet everybody would say, when I'd come up to them, and I'd go, you know, I can give you 1 million TV channels over this cable modem. And they'd say, well, I don't even look at the 3 I've got. Why would I ever need that? What I've got is good enough. And so overcoming that, everything you come up with, pretty much, that's really good. People resist change. People think what they have is sufficient. And so it takes that ability to just keep pushing it and pushing it. So it's more than just the ideation process, which is thinking up that great idea, proof of concept, then you move to invention, where if you're smart, you'll patent what you've got so you can protect it. And then you move into the innovation cycle, and the innovation cycle is hugely important because it involves you know, productizing. So a lot of products just become like technical things that you really can't take to market. And in the innovation cycle, which is just before the execution cycle, you've got to build assembly lines with quality control, repeatability, scalability, and you've got to be able to squirt out those products so that they make a profit, so they actually have a margin. And when they're finished as productized on that original idea you had, they've got to be must-have. They can't be sort of have, they have to be must-have, or it'll never turn out to be really a super success.